Welcome to our pre-event form helper video. For this particular event, we're going to dig into our demo event. In order to access your pre-event form, simply click on your event and go to the pre-event component of the event forms table. And then you can click on add. From here, we'll be taken to our event form. In the event form, there's 4 primary steps: entering the event information, or at least reviewing it, identifying what your focuses for the event will be, creating a plan, and then reviewing that plan. Let's walk through each of them. First, for the event information, we can simply review that this information makes sense, and then define what this event significance is. In this case, you can enter whichever you like here, and then go on to the next step. In this next step here, we define what our focus is. I wanted to go if we believe that you should have a focus in all 4 components of performance in order to perform at your best. And so we've broken that down into each of the 4 components. Under the physical component, there's a number of options here. I'm going to choose that I want to focus on the sleep component. One thing is that we encourage you to choose something in each of the 4 components, but you shouldn't choose too many things to focus on. So we've added a limit of 3 per component. Under the technical list, I'm going to focus on ball position and lead up. And then when I define a technical focus, I also want to define whether or not I'm developing, refining, or maintaining that focus. In this particular case, we're just going to be maintaining my ball position. It's currently in a good spot. For the tactical component, we'll then identify something else. I want to identify a core strategy, and mentally, I want to manage stress. I struggled with this event last year, so I want to be prepared and focused on that next year, or for this upcoming event. Once I've defined my focuses, and I can choose multiple in each category, but we're just going to choose 1 in each, we can then go and build our plan in each of those focuses. So in this particular case, we can see our calendar, which is defining our event dates and what date we're currently selected on, and then go through each of the components. So in this case, we want to focus on sleep, and we can add a task that is focused on that sleep. Enter the information here, and then that will be added into our plan. In this case, let's add get a good night's rest. Add a date, which will be the 20th, and we'll add that for this evening at 10:30, and then we can add our task in there. And now we have our task, which is specific for our sleep focus, added to our calendar. We're good to go. And we can do the same thing here for each of the other components: the technical component, the tactical component, and the mental component. Let's add another task for the mental component. Let's speak with coach, and we want to talk to them about our expectations for the event. Expectations. And then we can define a date for that, which we're going to choose to be tomorrow in the evening, and then add that task as well. And that's been linked to our stress and pressure management focus. Once we've gone through each of our focuses and we've built the plan that we want, we can then go to our final step, which is reviewing our plan. Here we can click through each of our days, make sure that everything looks the way we want to, and then finalize our plan and get to work, including adding any additional notes or comments you might want. Thanks so much for watching our video, and hope this was helpful.